Pete Dog.
Grass Malone, how are things?
Pristine, man. Pristine.
That's good. It's the best way for them to be.
No ceilings. No ceilings live. The lunch hour with my brother Peter Boss.
Hey, what happened to that other guy?
As usual, we are waiting on Norman Steele. Maybe he shows up today. Maybe he doesn't. You know how Steele is. Steele is such a Hollywood star that you may not see him. He may not ever show up.
Oh,
He may
man.
not ever show up. I need you to talk. I need to grab this phone call, but I need you to talk.
All right.
Talk.
What are we talking about today, real quick? Just give me a topic. Oh, I guess we're muted out. Okay. Well, so as I filibuster through this phone call, I guess we'll continue briefly with the man. I can't even see the comments either. This is totally an ambush job. I don't know. I don't know if we're talking about the Diddy thing again. I think we've kind of covered that. But as it seems, my big thing about that, truthfully, is I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I really don't. I was talking to this girl last night, and she's smart. She's not like some idiot. Some people are idiots and just, whatever, take it with a grain of salt. But it was, like under the impression that because they said human trafficking, that it was like conventional human trafficking. I was like, well, was he making money off the girls? And then it kind of comes around. I was like, well, I'm not sure. This sounded to me like he was just buying. So to me, if there's human trafficking and you're not like playing a pimp-like role where you're moving them around, not just to you, there needs to be there has to be a pimp somewhere. They have to, just so this thing doesn't look like a complete embarrassment, they got to just find some pimp somewhere and say, look, pimp, we've got you on a lot of shit. You're going to take a guilty plea on the Diddy shit. We're going to give you 90 days. We're going to turn the other cheek on $500,000 in cash declared to a bank account that you got sitting under a mattress somewhere. And best of luck. But we need a pimp to validate this shit. Otherwise, it just looks too stupid for words. So I'm waiting for they need a pimp. They need a pimp like a hoe needs a pimp. That's all I know at this point in time. Otherwise, for those of you who follow the weather, I am on the east coast of Florida. There's a hurricane on the west coast of Florida. So tragedy struck last night locally in Miami. It was a little too windy for me to be able to go outside and enjoy a cigar. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next. I can't smoke my cigars. They might as well just cut off the water and the power at this point.
My bad. I was a little caught up. I appreciate you doing your stuff. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour. My brother Pete, Glasses Malone. As usual, we waiting on Steele, but trying to handle business at the same time. Shout out to Squishy Crutchfield. I'm glad you made it. Happy to see you, champ. Happy to see you, people. Mr. Green was heading. Make sure y'all clicking them comments. Let me know y'all in the house. You feel me? So we can make sure we show love.
Our group of listeners has the best collection of names in the world. I've got name envy to the max.
Yes. So today I'm officially 51 pounds down. Again, hold on. Make sure y'all click that link below. Listen to the last episode of No Ceilings Live is right below here. The last episode of No Ceilings. It's a link below. No Ceilings, the podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God and the Black Effect Network in coercion with iHeart. Click the link below. Listen to the last pods. Another link below that. Subscribe to the podcast. Make sure y'all follow this great conversations. I'm down 51 pounds.
Congratulations. I'm dumbfounded by it. The methodology and time frame is absolutely insane to me. Like I was a personal trainer for a lot of years, and you could almost set a clock to like, look, the more aggressive the approach, the higher the immediate regret and failure, U-turn rate.
Yeah.
Like every time.
Again, everybody been hitting me, asking me what's my secret. Or, the people who know my secret are asking me something different. But let's start with the people who keep asking me what's my secret. There is no secret, right? I just adjusted my diet. I didn't really pull a bunch of stuff out of my diet. I just got very specific with my diet. The intention was to start really utilizing, like putting as much fuel as I needed in the car for that day, right? Obviously being, fat, you don't look at it this way, but that's a lot of stored or misplaced energy, right? Or calories. Like if calories is a metric for energy, right? Being overweight means you have stored / misplaced calories.
Yeah. It would be the equivalent to having a car and stopping at every gas station to the point where you now have a trailer full of gas buckets, or like those orange gas cans, and then another trailer full of more orange gas, and another, because you're so concerned about running out of gas that you stop at every, and now you've reached a point now where you're hauling so much fuel that the engine itself is beginning to overwork.
Yes. And I got a theory I want to pitch to you. But let me go through this. So what I did was I realized my normal functioning. I realized my normal functioning energy, what I needed every day, and my body uses. What my body uses every day in energy and calories. That's what I realized, right? And I decided to reduce that number down into a third, I think, of what my body needs, right? So my meals are 30 to 40, 300 to 400, 500 roughly calories per day. Now, again, this is not something I figured out overnight. I didn't go from eating 3 meals a day to 1 meal a day. That's not what happened. This has also been knowledge of 9 years roughly. Like, again, I picked up, how to eat to live. Shout out to my brother Cam, who y'all see on the Digital Soapbox Network. Again, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. Cam and YB made me buy the book, How to Eat to Live, and they talked about eating 1 time a day. I got that book in 2020, and in 2015, reading Leviticus, I realized I need to be a little bit more specific with what foods I'm taking in, right? I need to be a little bit more specific. I need to read the ingredients on products that I'm putting in my body, which seems like it would be natural, but it's not. And I started finding better ingredients. I started steering away from refined products often. I started steering away from pasteurized products often. So that was back then. 2020, I had COVID real bad, realized I had high blood pressure because COVID, took a lot of my body's resources to fight, and the high blood pressure it had been fighting that stuff before COVID. It had been fighting headaches and stuff and fighting the high blood pressure. It was distracted, so I started having headaches. Doctor put me on some water pills, and Cam and Young Bruh introduced me to How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad. And they talked about how men used to eat 1 to 3 times, 1 time a day, maybe once every 2-3 days. That sounded crazy. And then this year, right, I revisited, shout out to my little brother, Young Bruh, which is Cam little brother YB again, but we revisited calories, something that I remembered back in AP biology. So in 1993, like I remember learning calories were a metric for energy. And YB challenged me to eat my body weight in actual energy and calories. Right? So I'm like, okay, this made sense, right? Oh, okay, boom. But Here is my theory. And again, this is No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all check in the chat. Shout out to Mr. Green, Squishy, Daryl. What's up, Daryl? I'm glad you back. Gulf Coast Connection. I'm glad you back. My boy, I appreciate you. Shout out to Living in Beaumont. I've seen you multiple weeks. Fats. I'm going to make sure I text you, Brody. I'm out the way, but I'm going to get with you. Shout out to everybody checking the chats. Make sure y'all here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon.
Is the Vanilla Gorilla present?
Yes, the Vanilla Gorilla is present.
Yes.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you, Living in Beaumont. You need to stay on me to make sure I tell people, hit that like button since you're here. Hit that subscribe button while you're here and do your stuff. So here's my thoughts. And because you knew this and just let me be fat for years and never armed me with the information, I can ask you because I didn't even realize you was an ex-trainer. And you did tell me that, so I forgot. Okay. Is it fair to say roughly that the average human, right, in energy probably uses 2 to 3 times their body weight? That's somebody that doesn't do fitness, just existing, going to work, going to pick up kids, sleeping. Is that a fair number?
Yeah. Sure. I think it's a couple.
Yeah.
I feel like it's 300 calories a day just to service your basic functional organs, I think.
And I think it has to change if you're overweight. That's why I think it's a per weight thing.
Sure.
Because
yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna tell you why I think that, right? I'm gonna tell you why I think that. I have to be using 1,000 calories a day.
Yeah, well, let's look at it just from
Maybe
a science
more.
standpoint. Let's go straight physics into it. When you, because a calorie, and I don't know off the top of my head what calorie is appropriately translated into, be it like amp, volt, watt, ohm, whatever. But those are the right one of that is a measurement of energy, probably watt. So, like when you bench press, it looks like that's how much force you are creating. What really you're measuring is the strength of electric charge that your muscles are creating. So that's the amount of energy that it takes, because you know movement happens by virtue of the electromagnetic charge in the neuromuscular relationship. So if you weigh more, you require a greater electric current to move your own mass. Therefore, your caloric requirement is going to match in energy, potential energy realized.
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, in theory, we're saying the same thing.
100%.
So somebody that weighs 175 pounds that doesn't live a super fitness life,
yeah,
right? They're probably using roughly, just to do their thing, somewhere between 350 and 525 calories just existing every day. If they're not laying in bed, if they get out the bed, pick up kids, go to work, sleep, I'm thinking it's time 3, right? Because to move my body would take way more it takes much more energy than it would to move somebody's body that's 150 pounds. That's fair?
Yeah.
So what I came up with is, if you take that number down to 1/3, like I did, right? Then, and the reason I'm worried that I'm using way more calories than I could imagine is because I'm losing a pound a day.
Yeah.
And if 3,500 calories equal a pound, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would imagine it's probably somewhere between 2,000 and 3,500 calories. So I have to be burning a lot because I'm not doing anything with fitness right now. I'm not walking my normal 5 miles because I'm letting my tendons adjust. I'm not shadow boxing because I hurt my tendons a little bit more. I stressed them out. I need to let them reset, because one of them is, comes from another body, and the other one is kind of like, what's going on? Like, you ain't giving us as much energy, and now you went from walking 3 miles a week to 25 miles a week. So I had to let my body adjust to it and then get back to it.
Sure.
But I'm still losing a pound roughly a day. Now it's different, like, right? So because Wednesday, I ate Wednesday at 3, and I won't eat again a Saturday to 3. So that's 72 hours of just letting my stomach rest.
Yeah.
Not letting it digest food. But I'm also really aware that, I'm not doing a bunch of stuff. Like I drove to the studio and I came and sat down on this microphone. So it does take a certain amount of energy to move this body, but I can make those sacrifices. But it's crazy when you're losing weight without exercising. And that's why I know it's an energy game.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. How do we actually go from, like, how do we take America, who's been misinformed and people eating 3 times a day without a rigorous job, to where they probably need to be eating 1 meal a day and getting very specific what they eat? That seems like impossible. How could a trainer's job truly be successful?
It's hard. I mean, training is, that's why I got out of it. It's just so stupid. It's 95% the client and 5% the trainer, is the honest truth. But like, and then there's also like the kind of trains of thought or schools of thought in frequency of eating.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on what you eat, how much of it you eat, you can maintain a higher base metabolism level if you eat small increments all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the damn time, but like, consistently in shorter spans between than if you eat like a lump sum and then wait it out. Like the same 2,000 calories in 48 hours, let's say. If you do it 200 times, every 4 hours versus whatever all at once and then wait for 48. So there's some interplay there. A lot of it just has to do with people want to do what feels good right now. That's it.
But Pete, if you've been trained, Steele finally came 20 minutes in, man. Welcome back, Steele.
No man, don't do that, because I was doing something for you. So don't do that. I was trying to figure something out. Something ain't working, but I'll tell you about that afterwards. So that means I can't eat apple pies at night no more at McDonald's?
Yeah, you can put that.
If you run to McDonald's and back.
Yeah.
So I had to run to McDonald's and back.
Yeah.
Man, that diet stuff ain't no fun, though.
Oh, you mean... Yeah, okay, look at it like this, Steele, right? It's fuel you put in your car. The car is made to handle, okay, here you go. You fill your tank, right, on your truck, right, on your Tahoe. But you want to use more gas. So now you start putting the gas inside the bed, the hatch. You start putting it in the seats. You start trying to fill the inside of your car with fuel. You know what that fuel is going to do to the rest of your car? Fuel is only made for this specific compartment. And there's a limit to how much fuel you could put in there every time. But
before you know it, you have so much fuel that it starts to fuck up the suspension. It's weighing down the car.
And then it stops putting fuel, because you don't have anywhere to put fuel at anywhere here no more. Now the fuel you start putting fuel all inside the car. Well, gas and carpet don't work together.
That's true. One thing that's interesting, though, is that now women are taking fuel, filling their seats with it, and then dragging the seats behind them.
Shout out to Miss 702. G Malone, I just saw a pic of you from last November. You've been working for sure. Yeah. No, I've been really getting to it. And really just making more sense of dieting. You know what I mean? I'm not on a diet. I still eat what I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I just know how much food I'm going to eat, and I know what appropriate fuel is needed per day.
Well, what's crazy about this stuff is I don't really eat that much, to be honest with you. I eat the wrong things, I think. I only eat once a day, really. But by the time I do eat, I'm so starved that I usually tear up some stuff and I go get me a snack at night.
What do you think the wrong thing is?
You know what, man? I eat too many sweets. I eat ice cream. I don't eat nothing else at McDonald's but the apple pies, man. Them apple pies is fire.
Hold on, let me see how much energy the apple pies
Hold
have.
on. there are 3 good things at McDonald's: apple pies, ice cream cones, and sweet tea.
Fries.
And the fries are good.
The
Fries are
fries
good.
good.
Fries are good.
The fries is good, but I love the apple pies. And the problem is, see, they ain't 2 for $1 no more. McDonald's don't got real high. That's one of the reasons I don't go there no more. You go to steakhouse if you're going to McDonald's.
You know what I've noticed lately? Soda got so expensive that unless you buy it in bulk,
They beat us. They made it cheaper than water, and now it costs more than water. Look,
yeah,
so
it costs as much as juice. Like I'm telling you, I go to the grocery store and buy organic juice in a bottle like this, and the per ounce is like the same as a 20 ounce of soda at 7-Eleven.
so
You know what? I
every
don't drink soda.
so every apple pie still is 230 calories.
Damn, with the amount of calories you eat, now you just be able to eat an apple pie every day, and that'd be it.
Yeah,
No, you better probably
problem
eat 2 apple
solved.
pies.
Huh?
Even
2 apple
better.
pies.
That's twice as good.
Man, that's crazy. I can't do 400 calories a day. I'd probably pass out or something.
No, what do you mean you would pass out?
Have a breakfast pie and a dinner pie.
Man, that's like starving yourself. You eat 2 pies during the whole day. You know how hungry I'll be?
And that's why I named this No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour. My big brother Steele finally made his appearance on the lunch hour. Pete was heading. Again, make sure you go below, click the link to the No Ceilings podcast below. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the No Ceilings channel. You feel me? On Apple Podcasts or anywhere else you get your podcast. And we here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon.
And
Okay.
the most critical part to the podcast is that our listeners, if you're in a relationship, threaten to break up with your partner if they don't subscribe to the podcast. That's all I have to say.
There you go. So still, right? If you eat 2 apple pies, you know how much that is in regular food? That's probably 2 thighs of chicken, roughly, maybe a thigh of chicken cooked. That's probably like a lot of string beans. That's probably 2, like an apple or like a peach or like a lot of fruit. That's like a lot of fruit cut up. And honestly, 430, you might probably get 2 thighs of chicken in there. That's a lot of
You
fruit.
know what?
It says a chicken thigh is about a
206
$1.80.
calories.
Huh?
What?
A chicken thigh is 206 calories.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, man.
it's roughly somewhere between 150 and 206. I had to do a lot of research. Q, what's happening? Shout out to my big homie Q from Linwood, Pope Street. What's up, big dog? So again, for 2 apple pies, right? If you ate 2 apple pies for the day, right? You got to remember what they do to the food. So you already limiting, you taking in a lot with that energy, taking in a lot of stuff that's made to last, a lot of stuff that, for it to last on the shelf, right? So while you get 2 apple pies for that 430 calories, I'm going to probably get 2 chicken thighs, a lot of string beans, and some fruit.
Why you eat chicken thighs, bro? That's like the worst part of the chicken.
It's not.
You like thighs, bro. I gotta have wings and breasts. I wonder how much a chicken breast is.
A lot more, but it's not that. It's just thighs keep the flavor. I'm not in the thigh. I wouldn't eat fried chicken thighs. I would only eat grilled chicken thighs or sauteed chicken thighs.
Thighs is just so nasty, though, dog.
No.
They just have to be really cooked well. Like they have to be thoroughly cooked.
Yeah, that's why I like them grilled. Nothing beats a barbecue thigh, bro. A barbecue thigh is the best piece of chicken you could grill. But the last thing I would eat is a fried chicken thigh.
I'll say this much though: those Dominicans across the street, they fry their chicken like their fried thighs actually work. I was amazed. They keep giving me thighs, but they keep being good. They cook the shit out of them. Though.
I ain't mess with them, man. The meat, I love wings. I like chicken wings.
That's because you like flavor. You want flavor. You want seasoning, and that's where the season when you season a chicken, the seasonings last longer inside the thigh, so stay there because it be cuffing it with that little arm, that little arm. But no, so it's like it sounds like it's not a lot, right? It sounds like no. Pete is not in LA. Miss 702. Shout out to Miss 702. She like, is Pete in LA? No, Pete is in Miami. That's what a Dominican.
Oh, she asked about Mr. Rose Gold Ginger.
Yeah, she thought that I was making up about the Dominican chicken because there's no Dominicans in LA, and it was an astute observation on her part.
Yeah. So again, right? It's like so yeah, if you ate 2 apple pies, that would be tough for a whole day. I don't know how much nutrients and vitamins is in all of those calories, especially
I
with
definitely,
McDonald's.
even though I don't like that, I'd much rather have. I don't got 400 calories to spend. I'd much rather eat some string beans and the thigh.
So you mean to tell me you don't think you could survive if you had a whole day with a breast of chicken, like 20 asparagus and a fruit? You don't think that's enough food for a whole day?
Hell no, you pass out.
Celery is like negative calories,
Why
barely.
would you
So you can
pass?
offset. The more celery you eat, the more other things you can
You would
afford
be
to eat.
walking around fatigued and tired, man. I couldn't do it, bro. I think I could do
You
1,500
could do it.
calories a day because you got to eat breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
No, you just gotta kill your dehydration. You don't have to eat. Who told you? See, this is what I'm saying. Some of these American ideas, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
It is. You have to eat breakfast, bro. If I don't eat breakfast, dog, my whole day is messed up. Like I eat breakfast. You know what? And I don't eat a big breakfast usually.
Oh man.
I may drink a cup of coffee, man, and have me a couple slices of toast with an egg on it, like eat an egg sandwich.
Breakfast is not the most important meal of the day.
Who told you that, bro?
Maybe if you eating 3 meals, dog.
See, you can't be an athlete. You can't be an athlete and on that diet, dog. You go out there and get killed.
No, you not an athlete. Still, you ain't played sports in probably a million years.
I am an athlete, dude. I go shoot hoops sometimes.
You're not an athlete, dog.
Well,
No.
it's still you can play basketball on because you got a knee replacement, right?
Yeah, Pete, thanks for telling all my business. Maybe I ain't want nobody to know I had a knee replacement.
Oh,
I'm just messing with you.
But you can play basketball though?
Yeah, I can play basketball better than I could before. Like I actually move around better now.
Oh, cool. Oh, I thought it was more designed so that you could do less, but it wouldn't hurt at all.
Yeah, let me get this straight. It's just not getting that way in the last 3 or 4 months.
Gotcha.
It's getting to where it's like, it's right. But when I first got it, hell no, I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then again, I'm cool when I'm playing against other old dudes. If I'm playing against some young dudes out there, I'm getting work. But I'll be out there working them 60-year-olds. I'll be out there trying to dunk on them old men and everything.
Still, you ain't playing no damn sports.
Yes, I am. I'm an athlete.
Trying to dunk. When you say trying to dunk, how close are we talking?
I can dunk, dog. I can really
Bullshit.
You want to bet some money on that?
I will.
You want to bet? Gee, you already got.
I do. I want to bet.
Dog. I don't say nothing.
I want to bet.
Let's bet.
Bet. You can't dunk on no 10-foot court.
Yes, I can. Yes,
No,
I
you
can. I
can't.
bet you.
Bet.
Gee, when I was really in my prime, I used to.
You
be
are
on
so far away from your prime. It's scary still.
And I'm even at my worst, I'm still better than probably 10% of the people, but probably 80% of the people out there, regular dudes. I'm not no regular dude, man.
You ain't dunking the ball right now on no 10-foot court. I don't care what you eat.
No, I'm not coming up 360-degree dunking, but if I'm right there, dog,
you're not dunking the ball. You could be right under the rim. You can get a running start. You are not dunking the ball still.
Okay, G, you doubt me, man. I'm telling you, I don't
doubt
know what
you. Still, you're not dunking the ball.
Gee, I used to run a 4.5 40. You know how fast that is? And
that was 35 years ago.
Still, what do you
don't matter. I can
now? Like a minute 2?
Hell no, I still beat your ass running, Pete.
No,
I'll put money on that because I could run faster than a 4.5 in my day by a good little bit.
Not now.
I could probably run a 4.5.
10 yards, you could. We run 20, you won't beat me. If we run a 20-yard dash, I'll burn your ass.
I will beat you in any measurement from 1 meter to
whatever.
10,000 meters.
You underestimate me.
You underestimate me. I ran. That's all I did. You had to do other things.
But you was a distance runner.
No, I wasn't. I was a sprinter.
You was? Oh, I forgot.
I was a hurdler.
Well, maybe I can't beat you running, P. I know I'll burn glasses ass.
I'm not running from nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got a messed up knee too, bro. So
I'm not running from nothing minus my knee.
But to chase a motherfucker down?
I'm not chasing him. Bullets chasing him. I'm not running. I stopped running at 34. I'm not doing no running.
You might have to run one day. That's what I thought about. I want to get my wind up
one day.
Because you know what I thought about one day? Like, what if we in a movie theater or something just break out and you ain't got your heat with you, you just got a bone out? I said, man, I'll be messed up.
I'm not letting, first off, I'm not running. There's no reason in life to run.
Yes, it is. If you ain't got your heat with you or somebody dumping, hell yeah, you better
run. I'm not running. I'm falling to the floor.
I'm boning out, dog. I'm gonna crawl on the floor and do a little crawl like this and get on, get up and get on.
A prime bullet still run a 40 faster than a 4.5, so you can't run away from bullets.
First for the record, I know I don't run no 4.5 right now.
I'm saying prime still a 4.5 bullet out of gun is still faster.
Ain't nobody
but you're trying to
run no.
You're trying to run away from the range of the gun.
I'm not running nowhere.
I run no bullet. But
I'm not, listen, way before I hurt my tendons in both of my legs, I wasn't running nowhere. I'm not running.
Okay, so if you in the mall and somebody get to doing some crazy stuff, you ain't got and you lacking, you're not gonna try to flee the scene.
Hell no. What kind of buster ass shit is that?
It's a smart stuff. You ain't got no heat. What you gonna do? Fight the man with the gun?
I mean, he's shooting.
Yeah, he shoot. He dumping. He's no place dumping. You sound crazy. You talk about you gonna fall to the floor. You can come up and stand over you and execute.
I'm not running from nothing.
I'm fleeing the scene. I'm getting on.
Those Columbine high school videos where everybody got under the desk, so guy just walked over under all the desk and pop.
That's what I'm saying.
If he's falling
the floor, he'd be on the floor like this dude just come stand over. Boo! I'm like, why? Run!
I'm not running from death.
Shoot, well, I'm trying to run as fast as I can.
If that nigga don't know better than leave me alone, we gonna have a problem, and I'm okay with dying that day.
He's the man with the master plan. He got the gat in his hand. You lacking. You ain't got nothing going.
Listen, a gun don't mean bullets don't deflect bullets. Guns don't deflect bullets. So
I'm telling you, you lacking. I'm giving you the scenario. You change the scenario. You ain't gonna have your piece with you all the time.
I'm not saying I need my piece. I'm telling you, you can have your piece, and that don't mean I'm gonna pull it out all the time. I'm telling you, if somebody starts shooting in a movie theater, I am not running. I'm dropping to the ground first if I'm ducking bullets. And when he get up on me, we could have our problem there. If he get me, so be it. Not even from a fire. $1 trillion guy says not even from a fire.
He had to hit me in my back.
Ain't nobody hit me in my back.
He had to hit me in my back or my butt. I'm going. I'm
$1 trillion goddess, not even from a fire. No, I'm not running. I'm walking out of a house on fire. I'm not running.
Hey, yo, she is talking crazy. His ass gonna be running right along with me.
You know damn well I mean what I say. I ain't one of them people that don't say what he mean.
You talk about you ain't gonna flee, man. I'm trying to stay here as long as I can. I'm definitely not staying. Somebody get to shooting. I'm not standing no fire.
I'm not staying by any circumstance. So what if somebody say you got to suck a penis to live?
See, you just think of the weirdest scenarios. That don't have nothing to do with
I got a weird scenario.
No, I'll die then. I would die. I would die.
All right then. So don't act like you trying to live at all costs.
Yeah, I am, and I got a reason to live. You got a reason to live too. You be talking crazy sometimes.
Man, listen, check this out. I got a reason. The one thing about being a Crip taught me is the way I live is really important. I'm not going to do everything to live. Obviously, I'm not going to do everything to be successful. That's why I didn't go to the puffy parties. That's why I didn't let anything happen.
You know how many Crips I saw with that same mentality, dog, that I was at their funeral? I wound up going to their funeral one day. I knew I had a whole bunch of Crip and blood homies. So I'm going to do for this. I'm going to do for mine. And you be going that thing like, damn.
So that still, you think because you hear another 10 years or something, it means something? That don't mean nothing.
It means something to me. My life is precious.
Hold on.
I'm not trying to squander mine.
So they just say you get on your knees and just
no, that don't make that. See, you talking stupid now. That don't even make no sense.
What if you made somebody mad still and they said you need to suck it and put you on your knees and put a gun to your head?
No, why are you always thinking of the gayest stuff?
That's not gay. I'm just saying.
Yes, who would like? Where would I be in a scenario or anywhere else where a man go tell me to do that with him to invite me to this thing? Hell no. That's not going to ever happen. I'm talking about if I'm in a movie theater somewhere and something get the cracking off.
First off, stop running.
What do you mean stop running?
If somebody's in a movie theater and if somebody in a movie theater and they are shooting a gun, if somebody is in a movie theater and they are shooting a gun, right? No, man, I'm not running. First off, you're gonna get hit in the back.
No, you're not with all them people there, dog.
No, you and everybody else.
You didn't see the Columbine stuff, bro? Did you see Peter? Did you see the Columbine video?
Yes.
Dumbass people going up on their desk and the dude just come over and boom. I'm like, run.
First off, if I was in that situation, I would have seen what he was doing one at a time, and I would have took that desk and he would have had to shoot me while I'm about to clean his desk.
It sounds good, all that Superman talking to Mr.
How's that Superman talk?
I'm gonna tell you like this: if you run while you swerving like this, they got a worse chance of hitting you.
I did that once.
You definitely have a worse chance of hitting you still.
I do. I swerve when I run. Like if somebody's shooting, I swerve. I might hit the stutter step on him and run back this way and cut back. He ain't gonna get a good aim on me.
No Ceilings Lunch Hour. Glasses
Yes,
Malone. My big brother Steele. Pete. Mr. Pete. Miss 702 asks, Mr. Pete, are you safe from the hurricane?
I am. Thank you for asking. Miami is in the south part of the eastern coast of the state. And I don't know, mirror vision or whatever, but the hurricane ran up the west coast. So it didn't, we didn't even really get like blowback or whatever the hell the appropriate term would be for that. We didn't get much anything. We got a little bit of rain, but we get rain anyway. So I don't know.
Shout out to living in Beaumont, California, Superman talk. Ain't that crazy? Whenever you stand up and be a man that's considered Superman.
Yeah, she always talking that Superman stuff, talking about I'm a crip, like that make you immune to somebody busting you down.
No, I'm just get down. That's what you do. If somebody shoot a gun, you get on the ground.
Initially you do, but then you get the hell on. You just don't stay there like this. So somebody just come and stand over you. I see your ass up under there hiding. Boom.
Stand over me. Hell no. If I see him moving towards me, I'm finna fight for my life. I ain't finna run for my life. See, y'all have normalized buster ass shit.
That's not no buster stuff. You normalize ignorance and stupidity. You like I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm a crip.
There's different scenarios for risk exposure. Like in the immediate risk exposure of the single shot, you want to get down and not run. Yeah, but as far as the time exposure, you want to be able to reduce the amount of shots to which you are exposed. So leaving the area means you're out of the line of sight range.
And more than likely,
or if you've cornered in, you can either get hit or you could take your chances fighting guy off with the shit.
I take my pistol everywhere I go, so I ain't worried about nothing like that. Because if I do, I'm gonna fire back. I'm gonna show y'all something.
I used to work at a 24-hour fitness in Carson, and some guy, this was like the most loser shit of all time. This was so stupid.
This permits me to take my pistol anywhere I want to, so I'm gonna have my strap with me.
Oh, good old
somebody do something.
Good old America gave you the right to carry your gun, so now I'm gonna carry it.
Hell yeah, I'm a carrier. I'm a licensed carrier now. So anything somebody run up on, if I'm in the movie theater, I'm gonna be a hero that day because I'm gonna pop his ass.
Or you're gonna be one of them niggas that's dead with a gun.
No, that's not gonna be me. Won't be me because I'm gonna pop his ass and I'm gonna get on his and probably save some lives.
Been in no shootout.
Oh God, man, I love how you just tell me what I haven't done in my life.
Okay, you ain't been in the shootout still in 30 years.
I go to the range twice a month, bro.
The range doesn't shoot back per se.
I go to the range twice a month because I'm gonna hit one time, and I'm not gonna waste no bullets.
How you go from running with somebody shooting to now you gonna pop up and shoot back?
Oh no, because I have my pistol with me. I go to the movies, I have my pistol with me. I'm in a restaurant, I have my pistol with me. I have my pistol. That's my right as an American citizen. And my guns are legal. I carry my pistols everywhere I go.
If it was right
I have my gun, I show them my card and I show them my thing. I got it back here. Oh, you got a thing? Yes, yes, sir.
If it's your right as an American citizen, why do you have to get it approved?
Because you have to follow the letter of the law. You have to follow the law.
So you don't have a right.
I do have a right. They just can't let anybody walk around with a pistol, G.
That's what being American. That's what actually the American right means. Everybody in America walk around with a pistol.
You cannot carry a pistol. If you're a criminal, you cannot carry a pistol. Not legally anyway.
And the problem, the reason why this is a conversation is because too many fucking punk ass people didn't want to carry theirs.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then they said, "Well, I don't want to carry one. I don't want to be forced to carry one. So anybody that
those people
should be allowed to."
Those people are idiots. Nowadays, you need a gun.
Yeah, but those people hit critical mass enough to be able to.
So let me get this right, Steve. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. So you're saying if somebody starts shooting at a movie theater, you're gonna pop up and start shooting while they're shooting at you.
I'm gonna have a strategy. See, I'm not going unless he comes in to assassinate me. I'm pretty sure he's just not gonna be there's Steel right there. I'm gonna shoot him first. No, if I have the opportunity right there, I'm gonna pop his ass. If I can get away, now check this out. If I can get away where I can get the drop on him, hell yeah, I'm gonna gun him down. I'm not just gonna leave a whole bunch of people in there to die. That's my right as a carrier. As a carrier, I'm supposed to do stuff like that.
The first piece of gun legislation in U.S. history was passed in 1934 by big surprise piece of shit FDR. So you had carte blanche until 1934, which is incidentally when what happened around the 1930s? Massive spike in mafia crime. As soon as it became a little harder to carry a gun, what happens?
No Ceilings Lunch Hour. Glasses Malone, my big brother Steele, Pete, we in the house. Make sure below, go click the like on this video. Go click like on this video. And below, there's a subscription to No Ceilings, the podcast. Go on and subscribe to that. Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, anywhere else you get your podcast. We here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon, the lunch hour. Y'all eating with us. See, y'all got it wrong. Glasses is on to something. You are not a citizen. Non-citizens have all the constitutional rights. Shout out to Living in Beaumont for catching what I'm saying. That's my point.
Yeah.
If they have to permit you, then you don't have it. But that's not, let's get back to the point. You didn't throw me off. The point is you saying you can't eat 2 thighs of chicken, a big serving size of green beans, and a apple is not enough food for a day?
Not the way I'm used to eating. Gee, I'm used to eating 3 meals a day, dog. I listen, I normally really only eat 1 time, but I eat like 2 snacks, I eat 2 light meals, and then a big meal.
Crackheads is used to smoking crack every day.
Like I might eat me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch, a peanut butter PB&J sandwich for lunch, or I might have some popcorn or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't eat no whole bunch of crazy stuff all day.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, calories.
That's probably a lot of calories, especially the way I make mine. I put a lot of jelly on there, man, and about at least a couple inches of peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
That by itself is 350 to 400 calories.
And it'd be nice and filling too. It filled me up with a cup of with a cup of juice, man, a cup of grape juice. Welch's with the grape jelly on the sandwich is fire.
A lot of grapes.
A lot of grapes.
Fire.
Still,
and
so
I'm gonna tell you what's good too. G, have you ever had a fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Like the way you put it in the butter, you put the peanut butter and jelly on there, then you put a little bit of butter in the skillet and you fry it on both sides. Brown fire. Best tasting stuff in the world.
So still, a guy your size to not gain weight, you should probably be eating somewhere between 600 and 900 calories to not gain weight. A guy your size, you wouldn't pass out. You watching me do it every day.
And you be sleep. That's why you be sleep so early.
I sleep early because I'm a grown man and I get up early.
Yeah, you know what? I wake up fairly early in the morning, man. And I go to bed around. You know what? I go to bed fairly early too. I go to bed around 11 o'clock every night.
So why you think you couldn't survive with 600 to 900 calories?
You know what? I probably could. I don't want to. I'm enjoying myself, man. I'm not going to starve myself. And plus, I'm not, you know what?
How are you starving yourself?
Man, because I like eating stuff. I like eating whatever the hell I want to.
Oh, you like doing whatever you want to?
Yeah, I don't put no limits
on my. So why are you running when somebody's shooting?
Steal the.
Then we go to that. I'm boning out. If somebody got a gun and they shooting, I'm not gonna lay there for them to be a guinea pig. I'm too big for that to be laid up somewhere in between the seats. I see your ass hiding, pop, and hit me and shit. Next thing you know, and with my luck, I won't die. I'll be paralyzed or some shit. Talk about I should have ran in the wheelchair. Man, I couldn't get away. I got on the floor like G told me to. Now I'm paralyzed.
I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you I'm not running.
G, your ass is boning out, man.
I was done running at 34, 35 years old.
Your ass is boning out, nigga. I know your shit bad right now. If you're not running, you gonna be trying to scoot up out of there, limping about that motherfucker.
I'm really trying to figure out how to get the person with the gun.
No, you're not if you ain't got one. Because I'm gonna tell you, somebody tried to grab me when I got a gun. You seen that? Did you see that meme Snoop had where the dude tried to do the self-defense technique and take the gun from the dude and he wake up and he right there by Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be somebody trying to snatch a gun from me.
Squishy Crutchfield. How tall is Still? Still 6'5".
You're 6'5"?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Big old ass.
I am boning out.
Steel could catch a stray bullet by accident.
Big old right. It's crazy.
Gee. And wiggle him a little bit. Hit the stutter step on him just so in case he try to aim, throw his aim off a little bit.
Oh, you ain't running from nobody, man.
And and if it's a person that's old in that mug, I might grab them and go like this.
Oh man.
No, I'm just messing with you now.
The reality is Steele's going to do
man.
both.
I'm playing. I'm messing around.
Steele's going to get up and run. Then his knee's going to give out. He's going to collapse. And then he's going to take the ground approach like glasses.
No, man, I'm going to tell you this. More than likely, I will have my firearm with me.
No,
and
what about if you don't have your firearm?
Y'all will see me in the newspaper as a hero. You will see me in the news. And a good Samaritan, you know, a licensed gun carrier, Norman Steele, saved the day and gunned the man down. The shooter was, you know, pronounced dead at the scene. Because I'm going to get back, pop, one shot.
Okay. Could you survive? Here's a better question. Could you survive on 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a day?
You know what, G? I'm going to tell you this. Honestly, I have before. When I first came to California, bro, you know what I survived on every day?
Sure.
You know why I cook so good? I make the best top ramen, dog, because that's what I ate every day. I would go to, they had these stores out here. They wasn't Vons or Ralph's, it's these other ones, right? This other store that used to be out
John's with a J.
I used to get like a little pack of ground beef like this, right? And I would section the mugs off for like 10, 15 days because I got a check from the school every like 15 days or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would eat a pack of top ramen. I would put butter in the skillet, boil the top ramen al dente style, where it's not all the way, you know, soft yet.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw that in there. I would cut some onions up in that mug, put the little sauce up in there, and have some other little spices and stuff, man. And I would fry a little bit of ground beef and put that in there. And I ate that twice a day, dog, and I survived. I did that for 2 years.
No Ceilings live, lunch hour, Glasses Malone, my big brother Steele, my homeboy Pete. Shout out to Squishy Crutchfield. Shout out to 2K Grind 09. I see y'all in the chat. Gulf Coast Connection, living in Beaumont. Thank you for being with us. Terrell V. Feel me? Everybody. Still, if you see me, I'll tell you every day what I eat. Every day I put together meals. Every day. Tomorrow, I'm going to grill a whole red snapper. I'm only going to eat one side of the red snapper. I'm going to do Brussels sprouts, and I'm going to cut up some fresh pineapple.
I'm proud of you, man.
I'm doing it.
Because I'm going to tell you, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm going to tell you, I starved enough in my younger years, man. I'm not starving myself.
I'm not starving. I don't know why you keep using the term.
How small are you trying to get, bro?
The irritation of not being able to eat at any given moment is agonizing for Steele. Remember when we were outside of that restaurant in Atlanta and they were slow giving Eight his meal and it was tied to Steele's order and he was staring at the guy through the fucking glass and was going to kill him?
I remember that.
Man, I was mad because you know what it do when you order some stuff with somebody. And Eight got to go up there. Let me have this, eat a special kind of way. Man, just order your food a regular way. Everywhere we want to go eat, he got to have this and got to have that. Make sure you just burn it on the side just a little bit. I'm like, bro, they go slow up everybody else's food. Just order your stuff the way it is. Or you know what I start doing? I start letting him just order his stuff. Then I come order mine. Separate. I don't want my meal tied.
Hey, the whole time he was waiting on that food, Pete, he was so amazed. Like, I know he taking long because eight meal took so long. I'm like, still, they just cooking the food.
And I got a good laugh out of Eight because I was like, still looks like when you got a dog outside in the yard staring back at you when he knows it's dinner time. Yeah. He just can't take his eyes off you.
Every time they was delivering somebody plate, he would get more upset.
Well, because you know what I hate about a restaurant? Somebody come in way after you and they getting their food, they down there eating, they don't got up and gone by the time you get your stuff and you find out. You know, I don't sit and watch people have my food right there and just not bringing it to me. And I had to go and like, dude, my food is right there. Can you please give me my food? Oh, my bad, OG. And then I hate when they call you OG. My name ain't OG. Just give me my damn plate, fool.
Why are you so angry? Guy, right?
Man, because
he's angry because he's hangry.
Because I get mad when I'm hungry, dog. I get upset. I get mad.
He hangry.
My wife be like, can you please go get him something to eat? Let's go get him something to eat. Because you know what? That's what my wife and daughter do. Every time we go somewhere to eat, it's a big ordeal. We already be deciding on Canes or something like that. They go, oh, this would sound good. Well, no, not really. Let's go to Panda Express. And there's always some stuff I don't like.
I use that illustration to describe the difference between being single and in a relationship. Like single is it's noon, it's Saturday. I want to go get barbecue ribs. I'm eating them by 12:30. In a relationship is it's noon, Saturday. I want barbecue ribs. Babe, I'm going to go get some ribs. Oh, wait, I want to go with you. An hour
You
later,
get
she's
talked out
fucking
of it.
ready. And then next thing you know, we're in the car and we end up eating sushi at 3 o'clock instead of ribs at 12:30.
That's what I'm saying.
the
Oh, let's
difference.
go get this. And you know what get me mad too? Oh, I don't want nothing. But then you come back with your ribs and stuff. And they getting a fork. They grabbing a fork. I'm like, what you getting a fork for? You ain't order no food.
I think I have low blood sugar because I get angry when I'm hungry. Living in Beaumont, you know what it is? It's not you and still are, messed up. Y'all get angry. Y'all are spoiled.
That's not spoiled, bro. That's hungry. That's hunger pains.
It's not hunger pains. You've never been hungry in your life.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, when I was eating them top ramen, my stomach got so small, dog, to where when I did go home and got to eat a good meal, I couldn't even finish it. Because my stomach was so small.
You're not
I
hungry.
dropped, bro,
You're spoiled.
my first year at Long Beach City College, I dropped down to 235.
Could you dunk then?
Oh,
No.
man, I was doing ridiculous stuff back then. Oh, my God, I was ridiculous.
You're not hungry. You're spoiled.
Bro, that was hunger back then. I was surviving back then. I didn't have no money. I didn't have no money until I met Fonby.
That was probably really hunger because at that point, with that type of workload, you're now burning protein into sugar.
Joey Westside. When I used to say I'm hungry, my dad said you never seen hunger. Shout out to Player Ham because that's true. You have never seen hunger.
I don't been hungry before. I know I have.
You definitely haven't been hungry. Don't lie on
Yes,
our
I had
radio
when I was at
on this
Long Beach City
podcast.
eating 2 packs of ramen noodles every day. Hell yeah, I was hungry.
That's all you really ever needed.
No, I needed more than that.
No, you didn't. That's why you eat so much now. You just spoiled. We all been spoiled. We all been spoiled and have our gluttonous ways, to Pete's credit. If you're not really doing a lot of things to really, burn the energy you're taking in, we don't need as much energy. We fill up because we can. We fill up because of social issues. That's why we fill up.
All right, G, now let me ask you something. This is related to food, and maybe the people in the audience can answer this too. Is it bad manners if you go to a restaurant with somebody and they see you ordering something small, some economy size, and they go on to order the most expensive thing on the menu? Don't you think that's bad manners?
No.
If you're paying for it?
Yeah, if you're paying for it. I hate when people do that. They see you ordering something, you getting a burger and fries. It's like when I used to take the kids out to eat when I coached the football team. Everybody else getting hamburgers. And this one kid always go up there, could I have a triple whopper? And all, triple whopper. You see everybody else getting cheeseburgers. You want a triple whopper with large fries. Hell no.
When I want somebody to have what I want to pay for, I'll order their food. But most of the time, if I let people order their food, I'm ready to pay for whatever the food costs.
I think that's bad manners, man. Now, if I'm you know what? It depends on where we at now. If we at a restaurant celebrating something, everybody get what they want to eat. You feel what I'm saying? But if we somewhere, dog, if we going somewhere just for lunch, don't see me order 2 tacos and you trying to order a burrito and some stuff to go home with. I remember one time I was so mad. Remember you paid for all them food stuff and this one food could order a pie to go home. I was mad as hell. I said, you just ignorant.
If I don't want to pay for it, I wouldn't order the food.
You know what I almost did? I almost went and smacked that pie out of his damn hand. He ain't told you to go home and take your wife home a piece of pie. I should have slapped it out of his hand.
What's crazy is when me and Head, when I first started taking DJ Head out to eat, like we have meetings and you know how we used to do it, Head would always order chicken wings or chicken strips and fries or burgers and fries. And I didn't know if it was just, he hadn't really, Head came from a level of poverty like all of us. So I didn't know if it was he never tasted other food or he was just trying to be like economically safe on my pockets. So I used to
probably not trying to hit your pockets.
No, he just never. The first time we went to a nice restaurant, Head put ice in his wine.
Oh yeah, that's so ignorant.
So it's like, I started telling Head, I'm like, man, order some food. So I started ordering Head food, right? I would be like, man, give him a ribeye steak or give him a prime rib, the end cut. Man, why did I do that? Head start ordering lobsters and all kind of crazy stuff. And I never complained, but I just laughed like Head was the same dude, the same, 21-year-old kid that wouldn't, order past chicken strips. He had never had steak. Like he start ordering his steak well done. I'm like, this steak cost me $70. Don't get this steak well done. I just
why you hold on? Let me ask you something. If that's the way he want to eat his steak, why you trying to make him eat it like yours? Everybody don't want that blood dripping off their plate.
There are certain protocols in society. We are living in a civilization here. We're not just burning down fucking steaks, for Christ's sake. There is a decorum.
Man, if you want, Pete, I expect that from you because you white. Y'all eat y'all stuff damn near running off the plate.
Because we have a decorum and standards. It's not because we just want stuff running off the plate.
I don't eat my steak well done, but I want mine medium well with a light pink. I don't want no blood on my food. I don't eat
blood.
I don't want that on my stuff. I don't want a raw steak.
So look, I owe you a steak now. Right,
and I'm gonna tell you this: when we go to the restaurant,
he'll get nothing and like it.
The way I want to get it.
Let me.
No, you damn well won't.
If you order that steak well done, I will never pay you.
Dog, how you gonna tell me to eat the steak how you want me to eat it? That you just want them just
yes.
You'll eat that steak how that steak is supposed to be.
It's a word from cats like you.
Tyrant.
You a dictator, dog.
Yes.
You a dictator. You want everybody to do the stuff the way you do it.
We've already been on record to establish that I'm tyrannical.
I
have to step in sometimes and order sometimes on dates. I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm not gonna be embarrassed.
Because you know what I will do? If you order me a steak from a bet we won, I'm gonna get it to enjoy it the way I want to eat it.
No, you're not. You're not going to embarrass me in front of all these white people in this shit.
That's the point.
That's why they have different grades of meat. They have rare, medium well, and well done. That's why they have.
That's why they have different fucking classes in society. Like
this don't have nothing to do with
they have homeless people and they've got mansions.
Rare before. I don't want my steak rare where it's all red and stuff.
Nobody's saying rare, but what you won't do is eat it looking like a piece of wood.
Bro, medium well is not like a piece of wood.
That's close. That's already pushing it. Like I'm okay. It worries me. Like you might need a therapist.
I don't need a therapist. Medium well is that's why they have the standards of the way they cook. They have well done because some people like well done, some people like medium well, and some people like rare. I'm not gonna get mad if I go buy you a steak, bro. You eat your stuff rare. I'm not gonna be mad at you if you order medium. You order how you want to eat it. You eat yours. I'm gonna eat mine.
No,
they have those options because they account for the fact that there are certain insufferable people in society, and they can still get their money from those people.
Oh, hell!
If you ask the people, how is this? What's the best way to order this cut? They will tell you the best way to order this cut.
I've eaten at some of the finest establishments in the world, dog.
And you disgraced them.
Yes, you did.
No, I haven't.
Or you disgraced yourself.
They say, "How do you want your steak, sir?" Give it to me medium well. I might do medium sometimes, but I need mine. And if I do medium, I want the char outside of my stuff.
That's cool. As long as it's medium. Medium well is kind of pushing it. Like I won't disown you as a friend, but you ever go somewhere with me and I buy $170 steak for you, order well done, we not friends no more.
The only way to medium well you can have at the Waffle House. That's
medium. No, I'm gonna tell you, I like my stuff medium with a char. I like the fat that have black on it. I like them to put that fire over it. I don't mind if it's pink on the inside, but my outside gotta have the char on it.
People who worry about textures need a therapist.
No, they don't, dog. That's just how I eat my steak.
No, that's because Black homes came up with a fear of everything making you sick.
No, I'm gonna tell you this: you can eat steak. You can eat steak. You can eat steak at rare. There's beef. You can't eat chicken like that. You know, I had a dude at the publishing company one day tell me, "Oh, I'm going to cook the chicken. I cooked it a nice medium well." I said, "Man, the chicken got to be well done. I'm not eating that."
What do you? A chicken doesn't have to be well done.
It does. You can't have no pink in that chicken, dog.
That's not even true.
Dude, who told you that?
There's actually a temperature that the whole world has decided by testing it. There's
I'm gonna tell you this. I use a thermometer and I look at it. If that bone got pink on it, that chicken is not done.
Oh my God. Squishy Crutchfield. I know G will disagree, but give me some steak sauce too. If I went on a date with a woman and she asked for steak sauce, I'm leaving right then and there.
Damn right, I'm with her. What's her name?
Squishy Crutchfield.
I want some A1 or what's my Worcestershire sauce.
I'm leaving.
That's why they manufacture the stuff. See, you can't force
everybody. They manufacture steak sauce for bad steaks.
Dog, no, that's not true.
That's why it's sitting on the table at Waffle
And you know what? I do agree with you. With a really good steak, you only need salt and pepper. I know with my
You
steak, the
don't
way I
eat
cook my
anything
steak,
with a great steak.
huh?
Living in Beaumont, California, my son is autistic and he eats everything according to his texture. Exactly. That's not normal.
That is, gee, I might. So you want to call people autistic if they want their
No,
steak a
she
certain
said her
kind of way?
son is autistic. I said you need therapy. Terrell V, everyone can eat how they want to eat, but my meat needs to be cooked. No, they can't. Hold on. Joey
That's
Westside.
true.
Hold
That's
on.
true.
Joey Westside. I ordered filet mignon well done when I was ignorant. Bro, I would have never talked to you again in life if we were somewhere
That don't mean you
and you
ignorant,
order
bro. If you
filet
like
mignon
your
well
meat a
done.
certain
That is
way,
the
some people
worst
want their
steak
food
to
a
order
certain
well
kind of
done.
way. My mom eat her meat. My mama eat her steak medium. I'll eat mine medium to medium well. I got to have a char on it. Do I want my steak prepared a certain way? I'm paying $170 for something. I'm eating it the way I want to.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
That is, I don't know who told you that was a simple. Somebody, see, you the type, somebody tell you something one time, you take it as gospel and run with it. You
I
might
don't
need
take
a
it as
help.
God. I have taste buds.
What tastes good to you may not taste good to me, bro.
You don't have taste. You're not tasting the shit. Your mind is
I
doing a
am
million
tasting it.
tricks.
I am tasting it. That's why I probably know more about steak than you.
This is one of those situations where it's like your spectrum of expectation of flavor is narrow.
Yes. Myoglobin is not blood, bro.
Peter had to say your expectation of this, your expectation, man. I don't fuck all that. I'm eating my steak the way I want
To match your expectation.
It's not blood. It's myoglobin.
I don't, myoglobin, my ass
Myoglobin.
look like blood to me, and I don't want it running down my plate.
Are you eating the food or are
And
you
then,
looking at the food?
then for you to tell me that chicken ain't got to be well done, man, y'all
It
tripping.
don't have to be well done. That's something they do in
Chicken,
black
okay.
homes.
I guarantee you feed somebody that chicken, they gonna come out. Everybody gonna be in your house pooping on themselves.
No, there is a temperature to cook food to still.
See, that's a tool to use, but you got to make sure that bone don't got no red in it. If it got red
The
in it, it's
bone
not
can have
done.
red.
No, it can't, bro. Your chicken ain't done. You going by a temperature, and you go eat some stuff, bro. You'll get sick one day. You go be in there barfing.
That's a black household. Hold on.
That's
No,
not a
I
black
don't know about
household.
that. That was
That's
true in our household too. With chicken and pork, it's a different party.
Yeah, chicken. You have chicken and pork got to be well done, bro.
Beef and fish.
Turkey and chicken, it's not all the way like how we cook chicken. We overcook chicken. First off,
No, we don't.
the fact
Bro,
that black people clean chicken.
Bro, you sound so ignorant right now, bro, about cooking.
How
as
is
smart as you is,
how
dog,
is it
you
ignorant
feed
when
somebody
I'm
some chicken,
telling
man.
you?
I love you, but I would never eat over your house if you cooking chicken, dog. Cause you go
How
get some,
do
you
you
can
love
kill
me
somebody one
versus
day.
you passing slave information to me?
Well, like
Cause you
temperature
go kill somebody
where?
one day, bro.
You know
Chicken
what I
has to
mean?
be well done.
That's my question.
Chicken does not have to be well done.
Chicken do have to be well done. Ask
No,
anybody out here.
food is
through.
supposed
Would
to
y'all
be
please
well
tell this
done.
man that chicken has to be well done?
No food has to be well done. None.
What's the corresponding appearance to that specific temperature? I mean, like because it has to be that temperature like throughout, like the temperature standard has to be like at the deepest point. You know what I mean?
Listen,
so like
well
what's
done chicken is cooked to 180 degrees.
Yeah, to the middle. You know what I mean?
165 is where you're supposed to cook chickens.
Okay, so like what does that, and that means elevating the temperature of that portion of tissue to that temperature.
It's just like you stick a thing in there and say, oh, it's done because it's 170 degrees. No, you have to make sure it's done all the way. And even then, if that thermometer, fuck with the thermometer, say if I look in there and still see a little bit of blood in that bone, it's not cooked. Throw it back in the grease.
Well, this is why black people are not healthy.
Man, no, that don't matter. You go
mess around and your fault. You passing on that old slavery information.
Well, whatever. You gonna catch the botulism one day, you gonna be in there throwing up and shitting on yourself, and I'm like, gee, I told you eating that raw chicken.
Like, say you got like a 2-inch thick cut of boneless, skinless chicken breast, just to make it as distilled as possible. So that means like for 165, it has to be 165 at its deepest point. So you put the thermometer down to that point because it's to the point. The rest of it's insulated. What is the appearance of chicken tissue at exactly 165?
There's still some red.
Okay.
And I'm not eating it.
I smoked a whole turkey, right? and it was so good. But I knew the black people that was eating some of the turkey, they need to see a turkey without red. So I was forced to have to burn some of the turkey for people to enjoy it. Not burn it to black people standards, but burn it to industry standards. Like some of that stuff was 195 degrees. That's why your turkey still don't be moist.
How you know? You ain't never had my turkey for you to make that
You
determination.
can't make it moist if you overcook it. That's what cooks
Bro,
the. That's why you
talking
need
about I smoked
on
a
your
turkey.
steak.
It had blood still in or myoglobin.
It's not blood all the time.
Whatever it's called, dog. I'm gonna tell you, keep eating that stuff.
Juice.
The caveman way your ass will be sick.
Still, do you clean your chicken?
Hell yeah, I clean my chicken.
You know, you're the only person that clean their chicken. As far as black people clean their chicken. You know, every chicken place you ever order don't clean their chicken.
Man, that's why I don't eat every place's chicken.
I mean, McDonald's don't clean their chicken.
Well, McDonald's don't sell no damn chicken.
They sell chicken nuggets.
They
sell a chicken sandwich every once in a while when they get a bad PR thing
churches. No, when you go buy the rotisserie, nobody clean their chicken still.
Whatever, man. They better clean. I clean mine. I definitely clean.
If you're gonna cook it so robustly, why waste the time?
So, G, next you're gonna be telling me that you had a medium well pork chop.
Like, what is?
No, I don't burn anything. Still, I try not to burn anything.
It's a preference. That's a preference, bro.
It's not a preference. Your preference is fear. You have
No,
never enjoyed a well-cooked. You've never enjoyed well-cooked poetry.
Gee, there's not a restaurant I haven't been in. I don't ate at some good places, bro. I like mine medium or medium well. That's my preference.
Then you haven't eaten there.
Yeah.
Y'all think this, man, I'm gone, man. Ain't no time for us to get off anyway, man, because y'all just sit up here talking madness. Y'all will get somebody sick out here. For all y'all young people out here, don't listen to this dude. He don't know what the hell he talking about.
Thank y'all for joining this No Ceilings Lunch Hour. Make sure you click like. Down below is the link to the No Ceilings podcast. Executive produced by Charlemagne the God. Black Effects in coercion with iHeart. Make sure y'all click that link. We back here Monday.
In collusion.
No, in coercion.
Yeah, that's the new word.
You feel me? Coercion is the word of the month. Y'all click that link. Check out the last episode of No Ceilings Podcast. That link is below. We'll see y'all Monday at noon. Later on. You be burning that